January is National Blood Month, and the Kentucky Blood Center is hoping you make a donation as part of your New Year's resolution.
Eric Lindsay with the Kentucky Blood Center is here with us this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
So Eric, tell us that this just isn't about trying to get people to donate once during the month of January. It's about donations throughout the year.
Yeah, so January is National Blood Donor Month. It's a chance to really celebrate the folks who come in consistently and help save lives in our community. We really want to shine a spotlight on them this month and thank you for your donations and your persistence and your dedication to helping local lives. But it's also an opportunity to educate folks about the general need we have throughout the year. Blood is an everyday and constant need. 1 in 4 people will need a blood transfusion in their lifetime, from everything from premature births to diseases. 25% of the blood supply goes towards treating patients with cancer, to anemia, surgeries. I can go on and on. So there's a constant need, and so we're kind of hoping folks this month. I love that it's always at the start of the year for people making New Year's resolutions. We're trying to urge people to get in because we really need it right now. We've had a really tough couple of years.
You were saying the trends. There has seemed like you've been on a lot with different organizations trying to get people to come out, but typically the winter you do see less people donating. Why is that?
We do. Just around holidays, people are busier. The holiday season, we hope to capitalize on people wanting to give back, and we did see a little bit of that this past winter season. But quite frankly, people are traveling for the holidays. They're busy with families, so the donor turnout's just never as good. On top of that, during the winter months, there's illnesses always spike a little bit, and I think everybody knows this past winter has been especially difficult. We've seen a real big spike in respiratory illnesses, whether it's the flu, COVID, etc. So to be quite frank, we had a pretty terrible December, and so January during National Blood Donor Month, we're really trying to dig out of a hole.
And Eric, I think a lot of times when people think about donating blood, right, the immediate picture is like an emergency room, an emergency situation, but you also serve a lot of patients with routine transfusions, right?
You're exactly right. One thing I didn't know before I got in this industry, I already kind of mentioned it, 25% of the blood supply goes towards treating patients with cancer. I don't think a lot of people understand that, and we all know how many people are affected by cancer, but you're right. If you're going into, for an organ transplant, things like sickle cell disease, those people will need blood transfusions their entire life. So there's a lot of people. I mentioned 1 in 4 will need a blood transfusion at some point in life. Somebody in the U.S. will need it once every 2 seconds. So there's a huge need, and so it's something that, again, we don't want to make appeals every day, and so the truth is we need blood every day. So.
And I know that it's not a super terrible situation. I've donated blood before. I know you guys are giving away sweatshirts. What is some more information they need if they want to go and donate blood? Yeah,
so we know people generally come to give because they want to do something good, but if we do like to thank people with incentive items, and right now for National Blood Donor Month, it's always our most popular item. We have a Do Good, Feel Good hoodie. So if you come in, we always got things like that. Over the summer, we do giveaways, like even giving away a car. So if you want to learn more about those things, head to our website at kybloodcenter.org or give us a call at 800-775-2522.
All right, well, Eric, definitely some very helpful tips for all of us to keep in mind. Get out there, donate some of your blood. You got a lot of it. A lot of people need it. Thank you so much for being here with us. We'll be right back.